What's up, Savages? Welcome to a new interview here at Savage Noise Media. Today we are joined by a band that mark a before and after in the history of the Norwegian metal. Let's give a warm welcome to Stian Arnesen, aka Nagash, aka Lex Icon from the KOVENANT. Thank you for being with us at Savage Noise Media.
Hello everyone, thank you for having me. It's good to be here.
We are truly excited to finally have you here in Bogota, Colombia this September 4th as part of the tour celebrating your most iconic album, Nexus Polaris, and all your career.
Yeah.
And let's start by talking about the excitement this Latin American tour has started. This will be your very first time for performing in Colombia, and we love to hear what expectations you have for Bogota crowd and what can fans expect from the show?
Well, as I told you earlier, it's my first time ever in South America, but and I've heard a lot of crazy good things about Latin American fans. So that's why we have a extra long set, a very extended set, where we play all of Nexus Polaris, of course, but we're gonna play a lot of songs from all the albums. So doesn't matter if you're a fan of the first album or Nexus or Animatronic or SETI, you're gonna hear something from all of it. So we'll see how. I expect a lot from the fans because I've heard a lot. So
that fans will be really crazy, man.
Good.
You have a really big lot of fans here in Colombia.
Good.
After more than 25 years, what motivated you to bring Nexus Polaris back to life at this stage of your life and your career?
Well, I had basically stopped playing live. I didn't want to do anything with music, just record my own music just for myself and some friends. But suddenly I got a message from Sverd, the keyboard guy, also does Arcturus and stuff. And he just sent me a message saying like, man, do you want to fucking play again? But yeah, first I said no, I wasn't really interested. But I have a wife which is very supportive, and she's like, no, fucking hell, you're gonna go play, and this is what you love doing. And then I was like, yeah, okay, fine. Let's at least have a meeting, and then we'll see how it goes from there. So I met up with Hellhammer and Sverd. And we just had like a little chat. And then we decided just like, let's go to the rehearsal room, Mayhem's rehearsal room, and then just see how it goes. And it was fucking awesome. It's like we never stopped playing. It's like I saw them last month or something, but I haven't seen many of them in many years. So, and it went really well. And then I said we need to bring the original lineup from Nexus Polaris back.
That's fucking
so we contacted Sarah Jezebel, and she was like, maybe, and then she said, fuck it, yeah, let's do it. Talked to Astenu as well, and he was like, fuck yeah, bro, let's do this. And we just tried, and it worked out really well. So, but we had like the other guy that I started KOVENANT with back in the early 90s, he has like a medical condition now, so he can't listen to loud music, and he can't play anymore. Also, he didn't want to, but that's another story. So I was kind of like, we need a guitarist and somebody who can actually play the Nexus stuff. So I asked Sverd if he can maybe ask Knut, the other guitarist in Arcturus, and he was like, fuck yeah, let's do this. And he's an amazing guitarist as well, so he said yes. He came to rehearsal, everything worked out well, and fuck it, we did our first show just like very short time after that. And then we said like, we're not gonna stop now, we're gonna do a new album, we're just gonna continue until we die.
Yeah. Or your crowd will love to hear that here in Colombia.
Yeah, good.
After time has passed and the metal has evolved, and so have evolved. What does this album mean to you today compared with it meant back in 1988, 1998.
I guess it's surprisingly it has stood the test of time, as you would call it.
Yeah,
So it still sounds great today as it did then. Um, so yeah, that's why we chose to do that album like fully, since it was the original lineup as well. So it seemed kind of like the natural way of starting everything again. So that's why we're doing all these kind of Nexus Polaris festivals right now, just to get back into it again. And it has been crazy so far.
yeah. We see it in the brutal and the
Brutal Assault.
thing.
Yeah,
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 that was awesome. The show was awesome.
yeah. We
Um,
just had to get a new guitarist. That's all.
yeah, yeah. But
It's also
all the rest is the same. That is
yeah. All the
awesome.
rest is the same. Yeah.
Nexus Polaris is filled with futuristic and existential themes. Do you feel
Hmm.
these messages resonate even more now in 2025
Yeah.
that did
Absolutely.
the first release?
Yeah. Definitely. Definitely. It is much more. I guess we were always a little bit ahead of our time. So because with every album released, everyone hated the new album because it wasn't like the previous one. So after Nexus, when we did Animatronic, everyone was like, "What the fuck is this?" And then 20 years later, it's like, "Oh, that's a great album." And then same thing when SETI came out, people were like, "What the hell is this?" You know. So it's been a very interesting ride, to say the least. But I feel like animatronic songs also are very, what can I say, like very pertinent, or it's very appropriate for today, what's going on, like with all this New World Order and Jihad and songs
Yeah,
like this. Hmm.
yeah, yeah. Yeah, in fact, the your albums, Nexus Polaris, and all the other ones that come
Hmm.
after that, are influenced a lot of bands in Europe and here in Latin America. That is really cool.
Yeah, yeah. Bands like Death Stars, for example.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because
Yeah.
Emil, I've known him for many years, and he is actually supposed to play guitar in Covenant.
Wow, so fucking cool.
So, but then we had like another guitarist, and Emil was like, "Fuck, I want to play in Covenant, so I need to do something." And then he's like, "Fuck it, I'll start Death Stars." so, so, so there you go.
And the influence is very evident because Death Stars
Hmm.
have a lot of influence on things that we see after in the Covenant.
Yeah,
Uh,
it's true.
in an era of artificial intelligence, climate crisis, and private space travel, would you say the world has reached the dystopia you once envisioned?
Borderline. We're almost there.
We are
And
near to.
and but I think a lot of the normal people in the world are so stupid compared to alternative people. Alternative people seem to be more conscious, more awake about everything that's going on. And the normal people are basically just like brainwashed by TV, by politicians, by popular culture, everything like this. But I feel like it's going the right way. Because I think enough people are awake enough that we're not gonna fucking stand for this. There's like dictators popping up everywhere, there's wars constantly, there's all this like dark shit going on everywhere. But I actually have a positive outlook on the future when it comes to humanity. But indeed, yeah, it's fucking weird to see like this whole how close we are to the dystopian, like totally AI controlled fucking evil world where you're not allowed to say anything, you're not allowed to dress the way you want or listen to the music you want or anything like this.
That's good because this world
Hmm.
is absorbed by the stupidity in a lot of ways.
Oh, very. And I think all of us who are into, especially metal people, are very aware of all this stuff that's going on.
Yeah. How is work or reunite with the former members of collaborations in this tour, considering that the Covenant was something like a black metal dream thing, and in his moment from the beginning.
Hmm. I would say it's the only thing I can say is that it's great to play together again.
That's good.
Like I said, it's like we never stopped playing. Like we just had a little short break and then we got together again. And the interesting thing is that nobody really changed. Everyone is basically the same mentality and everything.
That's cool. That's cool. Would you say this tour represent of a symbolic closing of an era, or could be a getaway of our spiritual sequel to Nexus Polaris and the next works in the Covenant?
Well, we already have several songs written, and it is kind of like with me, I hate to do the same album twice. I don't play in AC/DC, so you're not going to get the same album for 40 years. So the new album, it's different from all the others, but it is more metal. It's a bit darker, but it's a mix between all the albums, plus new stuff, of course. Because it's been such a long time and everyone has evolved as musicians and stuff, but it sounds very Covenant. The people I've played the demo tracks to so far, they all say like, holy shit, this sounds like Covenant.
Yeah, yeah. But you have evolved in all your albums. Animatronic is very different to Nexus Polaris, and Seti is very different to
very different.
Mm-hmm. That's cool. That's cool. That is the good way for music, I think.
Yeah. So it's not like we're going back either with this new one, like, oh, we're gonna do Nexus Polaris Part 2 or something. But there are some elements from Nexus that we have on the new album, like all this whole symphonic, a little bit technical, weird riffs and stuff.
Man, talking about that, could you please share us any future plans for the Covenant right now?
We have a lot more shows to do, including the South American stuff. Also, today was announced we're playing Inferno Festival in Norway. It's been like 20 years or something since we did it last time. We have a few more festivals, but then we're going to focus on the new album to get that released. So basically it's me and Sverd who are writing at the moment, most of it. But then we also have the new guitarists, both of them. Ghoul from Mayhem also joined. So, and Knut from Arcturus, and they both have very interesting approaches to music, and we're going to include all of that. So we're going to focus on the new album for sure. Not just one, but like more.
You are working with some new label or something like that at this moment?
We have interest from a lot of labels, but we have a really great management who also does like Emperor and Samael and bands like this. So, and he's very respected in the whole industry. So we're relying a lot on him to help us with the deals, because we have lots of interest from like big labels, medium labels, even smaller labels. So we'll see what we're gonna do.
Definitely, all your fans will be really excited about the new songs.
Yeah.
The Covenant.
Yeah, me too. All of us are very excited about it.
Yeah, that's very cool. Man, thank you so much for sharing this moment with us, and it's a true honor for us to have you here and talk with you. We deeply admire your work. To wrap things up, we love for you to invite our Colombian fans and personally talk with them to the show in this September 4th in Astor Plaza in Bogota, and our micros is for you.
Yeah, it's very, very possible that you can meet me and all the other guys, because I love to meet fans. I love to talk to the people, because we're basically on the same wavelength. So I love to hear what Colombian people are thinking about everything that's going on, and just have a few drinks and just hang out, talk a little bit. I hate fucking sitting backstage and just staring into the wall, and I like to meet the people. So it's a big chance you can do that.
Thank you so much. That will be cool. All the people will love that. You has been very important in all this process, and like I said before, KOVENANT have a lot of fans here in Colombia and all the rest of Latin America.
Cool. See you in a few weeks.
Thank you so much. I will stay with you. Thank you.
Cool. Bye, man.
Thank you. Bye.
Savage Noise Media. Somos tu lado salvaje.